All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 25 stream here on Twitch. I'm NextJGGen24, and today we're going to be wrapping up our grind of the May Spotlight Drop program. So, if you don't recall from Friday's stream, I had started this grind after I completed the moonshots and the Ralph Kiner Evolution Program, Cornerstone Evolution Program. And I actually made pretty good progress. Drop 2, I was at 30 program stars, and I still had a few moments left to do here, and I only need 19. So, what up, Mets? How are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 18. I could try to get. I just need Kolek or. Yeah, I know, man. It's been a while. Yep. Has been a while. But that's okay. I mean, if you've got stuff to do, that's okay. I never hold that against anyone who who goes away for a little while. I mean, I get it. Life happens. I was gone for 2 weeks. What's up, Dodger? How are you? So we're good progress on drop 2. Drop 3, I mean, I'm missing Dominguez, but once I get him, I mean, there's no reason that I can't complete the program here. Yes, sir. June. We're in a new month, first day of June. And then for drop 4, I actually got to 20 program stars, so this is good. What I'm doing right now is all good. Oh, wait, I forgot to check the stat missions. Let's see. Need strikeouts and extra base hits with... but I don't have any Mets or Yankees pitchers that fit the spotlight programs. What's been my favorite? Oh, I've only gotten one, and that's Luis Heel. He's the only one I've gotten so far. I'm trying to make progress. I am. It's just it takes a lot. It really does. So I'm just taking my sweet time. Vientos, Rice, Lewis, and Jung Ho Lee. That's some pretty good ones right there. I need to get some Cardinals in here. So we're going to filter this by Cardinals. So we got Larry Walker, Mark McGuire, even though he's Brendan Donovan. Shortstop, we could go Ozzie Smith. Third base, Arenado. My favorite overall card? Dang. Putting me on the spot here. Let's see. Oh, well. Hold on. I gotta remove these filters. Hold on. It definitely has to be one of the ones that I already super factored. Nah, not Todd Helton. That took a long time. I mean, I did enjoy Travis Bazzana. I enjoyed his card because he was quick, yet had some pretty underrated power. So I liked Bazzana. Bazzana was pretty good for me. Carson Williams had some power, but I don't know. Didn't really sit well with me, honestly. I just super factored Trey Turner. Let's see. Third base. Do I have anyone at third base? Oh, yeah, David Wright. Eh, he was a great card, but not really that memorable. Manny Ramirez, the glitch. Soriano was he was all right. Walker Jenkins, power and speed. Although I think I struggled with him honestly. Let me see. No, online I was actually pretty decent with him. Offline I just smoked. Trout. How did I do? No, I always hit. I didn't hit well with Trout. Well, Bautista is out of the question because he didn't get Bobby Abreu. I mean, nah, I sucked with Abreu online. I'm not sure. I would definitely say Bazana for sure. Um, Veritek didn't really have success with him. Dalton Rushing. Dalton Rushing was actually very. I know I stunk with him online, but I mean, he was really good. Like, he had a lot of speed for a catcher. So I think I enjoyed that. Yeah, I guess Travis Bazana would be my favorite one, honestly. 1-0 Cardinals. Did you hear how he turned down offers from the Mets and Yankees just to play for the Cardinals? Did you hear that? Oh my God. I mean, hey, Orlando Arcia. He got DFA'd by the um he got DFA'd by right. Why did I say Cardinals? I thought I said the Rockies. Maybe I misspoke. I want to keep Ozzy there because he's got the speed and that would set up Hassel and Lugo. Pitchers wise, I mean I still need to do Kolek. We need to keep Mick Abel there. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. Yeah, Ballesteros has to remain in the lineup. I forgot about that. It should be it, right? We got the two pitchers. We have Ballesteros. I feel like there's one missing. Hold on. Yeah, I have Lugo and Kolek. Ballesteros and Abel, yeah. Onright and Hassel. Yeah, should be fine here. Okay. All right, let's hop into it. Ooh. Well, I would not underestimate anyone in terms of online, okay? I would not underestimate them. Excuse me. Ugh. right? You never know if you're going to have an off game, and then all of a sudden that person that is 10 games under 500, they can look like a World Series. I would not underestimate them. I would just do everything that I can to make sure that I can win the game.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
But do not underestimate an opponent. Strike 3, sit down. Aw, the New Jersey stuff on my jersey is gone. What the heck?
No balls, 1 strike. He's out of there.
Batting third, the second baseman, Lenny.
You know, I gotta say, I like how they've been doing the spotlight drop programs, the May spotlight drop programs, where they would have 1 pitcher and 1 batter, and I think that's the way it always should have been. What's up, SB Champ? How are you? You know, like, if we want to get the Parallel XP missions done, we need a pitcher. Or we should have a pitcher, because we need to be able to get that XP. Attaboy, Hassel. Doing okay? That's good, man. Just doing some spotlight program grinding here. Beautiful. Now we need some total bases from the Cardinals. So I like how they've done this so far, and I hope they continue this. But I really do hope that they also put in a collection for the Tops Now guys, and I don't mean just a collection for a voucher. I'm talking about when they do the May monthly awards program, okay, they need to add the Tops Now guys in there. They need to have a collection for those guys. You know, because doing the retro cards or getting the monthly awards cards, that's too expensive. Whereas the Tops Now guys, they're not that expensive. You know, it's just an easier way to be able to complete the program. Instead of having to rely on collecting all the monthly awards guys. Especially since everyone jacks up the price of those cards, you know, when they first come out. I mean, that's just my opinion, but I think that would make the program a lot easier to complete. You guys know how much I struggled with it from the April monthly awards program.
Number 23, Andrew Benintendi.
It's 0-1.
But whatever. I don't suspect that they'll do that.
0-2.
I think they're going to do it exactly how they did the April monthly awards program. Strike 3, sit down. Which, to me, that's frustrating.
Ball. 1-0.
Okay, but Mets, I'm telling you, do not underestimate your opponent. Unless he quits. If he quits, then, okay, then you picked up that win. But maybe he just gets off to a
2-1.
bad start and then gets
2-2.
better as the game goes on. You know, that happens with a lot of people.
Hack.
Strike 3, sit out.
Hack 1. 0-1. Ah. 0-2. Ball.
Can't remember if I got on right
That missed. That's a
the
ball.
500 XP or not. I better check that.
Push.
Strike 3, sit down. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, I did. Okay, so I don't really need to worry about that. I mean, I could still earn XP with on right. I could still do that.
Now batting, left fielder, Matthew Lugo.
Runner, yes.
Oh,
Head on the tag.
darn it. I didn't realize they would throw over. Nope. Not gonna go for the double there. But I am so happy that someone put in a Costco
Now batting,
headquarters
catcher, Moises
ballpark in the game that,
Barros.
you know, meets the requirements so that so that we can use it and play versus CPU instead of just playing it in mini seasons, you know. And once again, thank you to everyone who
Right.
turned me on to that, onto this stadium, because I was not aware of this. So thank you for that, honestly. Oh man, he took away a home run. Darn it.
That's a
Should
ball.
just hit it over the left field wall with McGuire.
Ball.
Yes, I know. That's exactly what I'm doing right now, Mets. I'm using this stadium in play versus CPU. I just couldn't do it before with the stadium that I had because I
That
think the
missed. That's a ball.
dimensions were off.
1-0.
You know, I downloaded it in the first month. So when I did that, clearly someone did not factor in the dimensions and I couldn't really use it for the first month. Can you imagine if I had this ballpark when I was grinding the monthly awards program or any of the other programs, really? Dude, I would have done so many programs much quicker.
Oh, yeah.
The only downside is that just as easy as it is for me to hit home runs here, it's also easy for my opponents. Strike 3, sit down. So that's why it's important that I get out to as big of a lead as possible. That way, if my pitcher does, you know, poop the bed and give up a ton of runs, at least I could still have a lead, you know?
1-1.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Chase Mydra.
Yeah, but I only just discovered this stadium recently, or this version of
Strike two.
Costco headquarters recently. That's why I'm saying all that stuff. Strike
Strike.
3, sit down. Attaboy, Arenado. Yes. Yep. Today, one of the most important games in Mets history. The first no-hitter in franchise history. This has been a franchise known for its pitching. From Seaver to Kuzman
Now
to
batting,
Gooden
left fielder,
to Darling
Left
to
fielder,
Cone and on and on and on. But it's June the 1st, 2012, that the Mets finally got a no-hitter. His name is Johan Santana, and he has thrown the first hit no-hitter in New York Mets history.
now pitching for the White Sox.
I still watch that clip. Nope, not even DeGrom threw one, but don't forget that Tyler McGill was part of one, a combined no-hitter in 2022. With Diaz, who was the others? Now, I'm not sure we're going to see something like what we saw with Johan Santana again. I mean, I think the closest that I've seen is Tyreek Skubal throwing a complete game shutout against the Guardians in
That's a ball.
what was it, last weekend? Or around the Memorial Day weekend, he threw that complete game shutout against the Guardians. And I think that's the closest I've seen anyone come to pitching a no-hitter.
No, that's it.
Just by themselves. So, unfortunately, we live in an era of baseball now where it's difficult to be able to do that because the emphasis is throwing hard and throwing fast.
Now batting, the designated
I mean, maybe I'm wrong.
hitter,
Maybe we will see it, but
Edman.
just based off of what I've seen over the last couple of years, I don't think we're going to see that. Has there been one this year? None that
The right
immediately
fielder,
come to
number
my
33,
mind.
Larry.
Hold on. Hey Siri, has anyone thrown a no-hitter this year? Well, Siri was of no help, so I have to do this manually. No, there have been no no-hitters this year. I didn't think there were. We would have heard about it. Nice, Larry Walker. Oh, I may get thrown out here. Oh no, I'm fine. Nice.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 40.
Ozzy has good
Tyler
power against
Gilbert.
lefties. Well,
Heck!
good power by his standards. I should be clear. I mean, 70 power is nothing to write home about. That's not home run derby material, but compared to his power against righties, I mean, he has pretty good pop. You know what's funny? You know what's pretty cool, Mets? I actually got to hold one of the balls that Johan Santana pitched in that 2012 no-hitter. I did it. I held it at Citi Field. What was it? 23, I want to say. It was a Sunday game. I remember that. It was a Sunday game, and they had me put on a glove and everything and hold one of the balls. I don't know if there was anything significant about that ball, like if that was the ball that he got the final out with, or if maybe that was the ball that Mike Baxter caught in order to save that no-hitter, but it was pretty cool to hold the ball that Johan Santana pitched in a no-hit in the Mets' first no-hitter.
That's a ball. No, that missed. That's a ball.
See, now Mets, you just opened up a new question that I have.
Heck!
Strike three, sit down. When was the last time that a no-hitter was not thrown in an MLB season?
Leading off for the Wolves,
When was a no-hitter not thrown in an MLB season? So, according to Google and their AI overview, the most recent MLB season completed without a no-hitter was 2005. So think of that. The MLB has gone 20 years. It has been 20 years or 21 years since a no-hitter was not thrown in a single MLB season. How crazy is that?
the center fielder, Roberts Hassel.
See, my streams are not just about entertainment, we're also very informative, too. We ask questions that people want answers to. Of course, now here's another question. Which season had the most no-hitters thrown? You mentioned 2021 had like 9. I don't know. I think that's worth investigating. Of course, after I beat up on the White Sox a little bit more here. Okay? because I need to get some parallel XP with these guys. Especially Ballesteros. Ah! And I also need total bases with the Cardinals. So I gotta focus on that. And I have some pretty good total bases already. I've had a few home runs with the Cardinals and everything.
0-1.
Some doubles, some singles.
Now batting.
I mean, Jim Edmonds has 6 just to himself.
Edmonds.
One ball, no strikes. Ball.
Nice, Jim. Make that 10. So he's got 10 total bases just for himself. And I think I had like 4, but I needed 25 or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember my progress. But I do know that I had some.
Leading off for the White Sox, the left fielder, number 23, Andrew Benintendi.
Ooh, excuse me.
0-1.
But you know, guys, once I have these spotlight drop programs done, then there's really not much else for me to do. So I think that would be the perfect opportunity to go ahead and start grinding the multiplayer program.
No balls.
Lonzo 3-run homer. Hey, he's getting closer. That's number 11 on the year. Only 16 more to go for the record.
Pitching for Chicago.
You think that Juan Soto is starting to turn it around for the Mets? I mean, he had a home run last night. No. You think he's still in his slump? You think he'll ever come out of it? Or do you think he's just going to have a quiet... Well, yeah, but home run is a home run. And if anything, the Rockies are the perfect team to break out of a slump. You know, a team that can be beaten. A team that you could get a couple hits here and there, and then you get that going, and then all of a sudden... And don't forget that they're going to be in Colorado this week as well. So they're going to be playing in Colorado, which is another opportunity for Soto to start turning it around. I mean, if the Mets are going to make a serious push for the World Series, they need Juan Soto to start heating up. Or they need Juan Soto to be hot at the right time. He doesn't have to be all Daniel Murphy with the Mets, but he definitely needs to get hot. Because we've seen what he could do when he's on.
Ball, that's outside. Hee-haw. 1-1.
What's PS?
1 and 2's the count. Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, passies. Yeah, exactly. I mean, how key was Mark Vientos to the Mets' run? I mean, he's the only reason that he's the main reason that they won Game 2 against the Dodgers. If they don't win Game 2, this series is over at Citi Field. And Alonso also got hot, even though he was struggling towards the end of the year. He got hot and had some pretty key home runs for the Mets in the postseason. Strike 3, sit down. Sean Manaea also very crucial to the Mets' postseason success last year, too. I mean, the way that he pitched, woo. Except for that last 2 starts. But against the Brewers and against the Phillies, man, Sean Manaea, that was needed. It was crucial that the Mets won that Game 3. And given the tough spot that he was in, I think it was in the 6th inning, and the fact that I think he went 7 innings, if I remember correctly, because I was there. You know,
The first baseman, number 25.
I think he was Alonso or Winker, and I think it was Alonso. Wasn't it Alonso in Game 3 that had...
The batter,
But,
number 15.
I mean, Sean Manaea's pitching in that game, that was the deciding factor right there. The Mets needed to win that game, and they got it done. So it's all about getting hot at the right time, you know. Soto, I really do wish Met fans would be much easier on him. I get the criticism because, after all, this guy is earning $50 million a year, and so you expect him to be like Shohei, where he just hits a home run in his leadoff in the first at bat. I get it. But booing him and jeering him, that's not helping him. And plus, I think Juan Soto's going to remember that come year 5 when he can opt out.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Maybe he decides he doesn't want to be in New York anymore. Maybe he wants to, I don't know, go back to Washington or go to San Diego or the Padres. Or maybe he wants to go back to the Bronx. I don't know.
0-1.
Well, if he doesn't opt out after the 5th season, then he'll get paid more. Yeah, he'll get, I think, $3 million more a year, so he jumps up from $51 million to $54 million, I believe it is. Maybe it's 55. But I don't know what's going to happen 5 years down the road. Believe me, if I did, then I would be playing the lottery.
1-2. Ball.
I'm just saying that possibility is always there. And I don't think Met fans are helping the situation by booing Soto. you know. And plus, like, you would think as Mets fans, we would know better. I mean, Lindor got off to a very slow start with the Mets, and yet, look at what happened last year. He became the runner-up for the NL MVP. Look at Mike Piazza. Piazza, when he first got to the Mets, the first month he struggled. And there's a great article that John Heyman, or was it the Post? I think it was Heyman, wrote that basically I guess he interviewed Mike Piazza, and Piazza was like, yeah, I totally went through this. And I can relate to Soto. The biggest thing that he needs to remember is to have fun and to also seek the guidance of other teammates. You know, people that are going to help him. Because he mentioned guys like Al Leiter, John Franco, for helping him make that transition to New York when he first got here. But basically what my point is that we need to give Soto a bit of a break. Like, if we get to year 3 and he's not... I'm not saying he has to win an MVP, but, I mean, you would certainly want him to be a front runner for it after multiple seasons.
1-2.
But he's not even in his prime yet. He's what, 26?
Rick.
24? Like, he's in his mid-20s. He's got plenty of time. He's not even in his prime yet. That's the scary part. And I certainly don't think that he's trying to take it easy now that he got paid. I certainly don't think that. Strike 3, sit down. I think he's just going through a rough transition. I mean, and yeah, you can argue, well, he was in New York last year. Yeah, but he also had Aaron Judge behind him. And he also knew of his upcoming free agency. So, you know, there wasn't much pressure on him. He delivered, but there wasn't much pressure. Now there is a little bit of pressure. I'm just saying that the Mets fans are not helping the situation. If they want Juan Soto to come out of this, I think what they can do is show him love. Show him that, hey, we're still behind him. He may go through a rough patch, but you know what? We're still going to cheer him on. He still wears the orange and blue. He chose to wear the orange and blue. And I think as Mets fans, we should be appreciating that fact, because how many top free agents choose to come to the New York Mets? There's not many. So the fact that we were able to get Juan Soto to come here, play for the Mets, take him away from the Yankees, which is almost unheard of.
He's out of there.
You know, I think we need to remember that. That's all I'm saying. You know, Soto, I'm sure he'll break out of this. But Met fans, we could be just showing our appreciation for him and showing him that we're behind him, and maybe that can help him. At the very least, when it comes to once season 5 of the contract or year 5 of the contract is up, and he's considering whether to go to free agency or to continue playing for the Mets for the next 10 years. At the very least, we can show him our appreciation, and maybe that'll influence his decision to remain with the Mets. That's what I'm saying.
Hey! 0-2. Ball.
It's not like he doesn't have a great group of guys around him. I mean, Lindor, Mr. Smiles, I would argue the captain of the Mets. You know, you got guys who are from last year's team who knows what it takes to win and how fun it can be. You have a great leader in Brandon Nimmo. Okay, and a loyal player too. Right? These days, that's hard to find in any player. A guy who's going to be very loyal to a team. And you also have a bunch of young guys as well. Alvarez, Vientos, who came up. Beatty. All right, so we got Jason Dominguez. Nice. We got San Diego's uniforms as well, which I get that. I guess that comes from Kolek, but okay. I'm going to quick sell that Ottavino. All right, so let's see where I'm at with the rest of these programs. Ballesteros, I still need to get him done. Okay, so now I'm going to need some Giants if I want to get these missions done. Let's see who I get out of this. Cade Horton. Okay, not bad. You know, that's another... You know what? That actually helps me towards the Sammy Sosa program, because I need some Cubs pitchers, and the fact that I just got one of them, you know, that helps. That really does help. Yeah, I think I need to focus on drop 3 now. Try to get Ballesteros. I'll get that. And add Dominguez to the fold. So that would be 38. And if I do these moments, then I could get Wilmer Flores. Then I also need extra base hits with the Giants, which I have no doubt I'm going to do that. So let me go over here. Wait, who was part of the second drop that I just opened up? I could take them out now. Kolek and Lugo. So I don't need Lugo or Kolek anymore. right, so it looks like we got Willie McCovey. And we need to keep Hassel, so he's probably going to go to DH. We're going to leave that open. Need to keep Ballesteros there. And then take out the filter on... Isn't Dominguez a center fielder? Or is he a left fielder? Ah, he's a left fielder. Ah. Okay. Well, I'm glad I realized that. Oop, that's Padres. I must have gone too far. Okay, so then we'll add Willie Mays then. Oh no, wait, we can actually do that. See, the thing is, McCovey is better against righties, but Mays is better against lefties. Keep it as is. So Dominguez, good. I'm making some adjustments here. There we go. Okay. Now, you know what? Let's keep pitching with Abel. Try to get that done. And worst comes to worst, we could always just throw in Enright and get that mission done. All right, let's do it. Oh. All right. So make Abel. Excuse me. Actually, I'm gonna check in on the game here. No, that's till 7. Not till 7. Ooh. 4-3, Colorado. Lindor homered. Oh, RC. Ah, that's right. So this has been a homer game.
No ball.
You know, all the runs that have scored in this game between the Mets and Rockies have been home runs.
1-1.
Arcia, Alonso, Freeman.
He's out.
And Lindor. All home runs.
Track 1. Track 2.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey, ha. 0-1.
Leading off
All right,
for the
so
Brewers,
Robert
the center
Hassel,
fielder, Robert
third, is up.
Hassel.
He's going to fly. Now let's see what Dominguez can do. Sweet! Home run. Dang, didn't even wait. It was just like, I'm on this. Now, I already completed the Yankees, color storm, so I'm not worried about that.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
It's just more about getting these extra base hits with these Giants players. And Willie Mays is going to help me out right there. Also, I didn't check to see if Dominguez could actually could have stolen that base. He has the steal rating for it. I know he has the speed. I just don't know if he has the steal rating to do it. Now, I don't know if they're going to count that as a double. We certainly hope so. Let's see. Game log. Yep, they're going to count it as a double. Nice. And Willie Adames, no doubt about that one. That's an extra base hit. Home run, to be more specific. And the starting pitcher is out of here.
Wilson.
Martin, I think it was. Davis Martin. And Wilmer Flores is slow as well.
That's a ball.
Meanwhile, Tyler Fitzgerald, 99 speed. Oh, by the way, guys, I did finish up that the Diamond Quest for the Moonshot. I got Prince Fielder. I did not get Harrison Bader. So I am going to have to do it again in order to try and get Harrison Bader. But I will say I did not enjoy that Diamond Quest, especially when it had you when it required you to hit home runs. I mean, I get it, but if you're going to do that, like, you're going to put me up against guys like Andrew Painter from the Phillies? Like, come on.
Two. No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. Ooh, 71 speed? Maybe he doesn't have the speed to steal. But then again, Tommy Edman has like 73 speed, but he also has 85 steal, and I'm talking about the monthly awards one. And he can swipe bags. I've swiped bags with him before. Oh boy, what a disaster of an inning that was.
Hike one. 0-1.
The three guys that I need parallel
Hike
XP
two.
with, and none of them got on base. I made that way too easy.
Hike three.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hike. 0-1. Hike. 0-2. Ball. 1-2. No, that missed. That's a ball. 2-2.
Man, Willie Adames was very slow to get to that
Batting ninth, the third baseman.
to that ball.
Line draw.
I mean, thank goodness the runner had 51 speed, so it was doable. But still, I don't. If that was like a guy that had 99 speed, there's no way Adames is throwing him out.
Ball.
There's no way.
2-2.
Strike 3, sit down. Over his head. Darn it. Perfect. Not going to get much better than that.
Ball. Outside.
Oh, boy.
Now batting, third baseman, Hank Thompson.
Ball.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hank Thompson also counts towards the color storm for the Giants. Nice! Oh, boy, Hank. All right, Willie.
One ball, no strikes.
Thank you, Wilmer Flores. Added that one as another extra base hit. Now, if Fitzgerald could put this in the gap, he could easily get to second. He's got the speed to do it. That's... Oh, wait. But they might say that's an error.
Now
Yeah.
batting, the
Single,
center
E7.
fielder, Haskell.
And Robert Hassel continues to not hit in this game, which is a problem. I need him to hit.
Here, what? It's 0-1. Here, run. 0-2.
Strike 3, sit down.
Here. 0-1.
I mean, Hassel, really, I
0 and
don't.
2.
I can worry about him later because he's drop 4, and really the big focus is getting drop 3 done because that way I could get Wilmer Flores
Yeah!
and then insert him into my
2
lineup.
balls, 1 strike.
And I'm talking about the monthly awards one or the Spotlight Series one, not not the live series one that's
The
in
left
my
fielder,
line.
Jason Dominguez.
Nope, ball. Ball. 2 and 0.
Dang, Dominguez. Keep up, man. Keep hitting those home runs.
Now pitching for Chicago.
Now, if only
Number
Ballesteros and Hassel would
No, that's
follow
ball.
your
Ball.
lead, follow your example. Although Ballesteros, I think he's dropped 3, and I'm pretty sure that I already have. I'm pretty much done with his parallel XP mission. At least I think
2-1.
so. I just need a few at bats. Although I'll take a home run too. You know, he counts towards the Chicago Cubs parallel XP mission in Sammy Sosa's program. So if I could do that with him, all the better. Excuse me. Mike Yastrzemski with a home run. Nice.
Ball.
Yeah, Thompson's going to be able to leg out a double. I only need 10 extra base hits with Giants players, so home runs definitely help, but so do doubles, so even triples. I just don't know where the count is at this point.
Wood.
Let's see. Box score. So Hank Thompson has 2, so that's 2 extra base hits. You have Willie Mays, Mike Yastrzemski, Hank Thompson, Willie Adames, and Wilmer Flores. So that's 7 extra base hits right there. We still got plenty of time. It's only the 4th inning. But obviously, the sooner I can get it done, the better. And Wilmer Flores is going to help me out there. So make that 8 count.
Number 30, Tyler Gilbert.
No balls, 1 strike.
Nope. Man, not a great game for Robert Hassel III.
Ball. Hit. 1-1. That missed. That's a ball. Yeehaw! 2-2.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey! 0-2. No, that missed. That's a ball.
Strike 3, sit down. I mean, Mick Abel, I'm not worried about. It's more just getting the parallel XP with him. Not for his mission, but rather for
That's a ball. Outside.
rather for the drop 3 as a whole.
Ball out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tim Elko.
Do not lose it, Abel. Do not lose the shutout. We'll bring in Enright or Enright if you give up a run
0-1.
before the 7th inning.
1-1.
I don't want to do that, but I will do that if it comes to that. Strike 3, sit down.
Tag 2.
That's my own fault. Actually, it worked out. Got the single.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Willie Mays.
Sorry, I couldn't. It wouldn't have mattered, if I did advance Willie Mays to second there. It wouldn't have mattered because it would have still been scored a single.
That's a ball. Ball.
Alright, I guess I'll take base hit. I need some extra base hits. Yeah, I am so done. Beautiful, Adamas.
Now pitching for the White Sox.
And he did that with very little power against lefties, which I'm surprised about because I would have thought he'd have better power against lefties. But maybe I'm confusing him for Tyler Fitzgerald.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
Wilmer Flores certainly doesn't have a lot of power against lefties.
That's a ball. 1-1. Here. 1-2's the count.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brooks Baldwin.
Oh yeah. 0-1. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. That's a ball.
By the way, guys, I want to let you know that this upcoming week, I'm gonna try and stream for Thursday, but Thursday is gonna be tough because that's when my dad and I are leaving for Michigan, and it's gonna be an early stream, probably around 11 or 12, one of those days. I'll let you guys know when I get there, or as we get closer. Strike 3, sit down. But that is the plan. Thursday and Friday there will be no stream for Friday. Dang. Tyler Fitzgerald had the power. Haven't slept these yet. All I could do was fly out.
Hey! Ha! 0-1. One and 2. Two and 2.
Hassel, you gotta do something, man.
The left fielder, number 24, Jason Dominguez.
Okay, still 4-3. The Mets game that I'm talking about. Talking about the Mets game. Oh boy, I have a feeling I'm gonna need to go another game with an emphasis on drop 3. R.A. Abel. Thanks for going as far as you did, but you committed the cardinal sin, so now I gotta put in on right. No, I'm kidding. He didn't do the he didn't perform the cardinal hit or allow the. Wow. Cardinal sit. Wow.
0-2.
Can I speak English today, please?
Ball. 1-2.
Strike 3, sit out.
That's a ball. 1-1. Ah! 1-2's the count.
Strike 3, sit out.
No balls, 1 strike. Ball. Hit. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
Leading
All right.
for the Brewers, the catcher, Morton.
How many extra base hits am I at? With the Giants? Let's see. So, Hank Thompson, 2. Willie Mays, 1. So that's 3. Yastrzemski, 1, 4. Thompson, 5. Adames, 2. So 7. And Flores, 2, 9. Okay, so we just need 1 more. We have that mission done.
He's out.
Yep.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Thank you, Yastrzemski. That's the 10th extra base hit I needed. That is some lefty on lefty crime right there.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Ball. 1-0.
Alrighty.
Hee-haw! 0-1. Right 2. 0-2.
Strike 3, sit down.
That missed. That's a ball. No, that missed. No, that's in.
Jeez, do you want to throw a pitch over the plate and right?
Ha! 3-1.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hike 1. No, that missed. That's a ball. Hike. 1-2.
Strike 3. Sit down.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 49, Jordan Leisure.
One, two.
Well, not that I need to worry about extra base hits anymore, because I've completed the mission with the Giants players. So really, I could just focus on the first 3 batters. Not in this inning, but like in terms of my lineup. You know, Dominguez, Hassel the third, and Ballesteros.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner! Hee-haw! Hey.
Ooh, at some point, I should charge my controller, since it's down to 2 bars when I turned it on.
Ball.
Turned it on earlier. There we go.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I can't send Fitzgerald to 99 speed, yeah, but he didn't get a good jump.
Runner, yes, yes.
Uh-oh.
Ball high.
Also didn't really get that good of a jump either. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Dominguez.
Ball.
Oh, doubled off. Not even Dominguez's fault.
The shortstop, Brooks Baldwin.
That's just a glitch in the game where you get doubled off because your runner doesn't react to the fact that the ball was caught on the line, or they react way too late.
3.
Strike 3, sit out. But whatever. It is what it is. At least
0-1.
Dominguez got the RBI, the 2 RBI hit, and Hassel managed to swipe a bag
Nope.
and
Ball.
score a run. So that's some good parallel XP right there.
Ball. Got him. Here. No balls. 1 strike. Strike 2. No balls. 2 strikes. No, that's out.
Strike 3, sit down. Okay, we got the Phillies icon. Got multiple Ball in his Avid packs, some show packs, and this free agent that I'm just going to quick sell. All right, so let's see where we are in the programs. Let's see. Flores, we could literally just do like 3 of these moments and we'll be done. So let's do this moment because it just needs us to get through an inning without giving up a run, and I believe that we could do that.
Aye. 0-1's the count. Ah. No balls. 2 strikes. Ball.
Thunderbird.
Hey. Hey. 0-2. Hey.
Strike 3, sit down. Not that it matters, but
Ball. That's inside. Ah. Hey. 2. 0-2 is the count. Outside. That's a ball. Inside. Ball. Aye.
strike 3, sit down. So we'll get the pack there, but we're not done yet because we need to get one more moment complete. We just need to strike out this batter. And then we'll have Wilmer Flores.
Ball 1. Hey. 1-1.
Strike 3, sit down. Easy peasy. And there we go. Wilmer Flores. Let's see who we get from this time. Nick Kurtz made his debut with the A's. I guess it was last week or 2 weeks ago. Alright, so next up is this. We did do some of the moments. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I still wouldn't have enough. Yeah, so I would need to start Hassel and Flores. I could get my strikeouts with the Yankees and build a lineup full of Astros players. Well, we could do Luis Gil. And then there's Mike Mussina. Oh, that's Red Sox. My bad. Mussina, Sabathia, Fried, and Cole. We need to keep Hassel in there and Flores, so we need Astros. That's Angels, A's, Rangers, Mariners. All right, so Jordan, Abreu, Enya, Paredes, Biggio, definitely. Bagwell, yep. And we're going to put Altuve here. I don't know why they made him into a left fielder. I mean, I guess because Jordan can't play in the outfield, but I mean, you could still play him in the outfield. Soto bomb, nice. Let's see. Oh, he must have just hit it. Yep, there we go. .388 feet to right center. Good. The Mets need some insurance, and Soto gives that. It gives them that. I mean, we don't need to go too crazy here. We could just get the 10 strikeouts with the Yankees, and we do Hassel get his mission done, but that's going to be a lot. I mean, that's going to be like 2 home runs right there. It's all right. I'll work on it, and I got plenty of time. Whoops. And I think we'll do a release heal. And I think that Soto home run came in the 8th inning. So that just gives Diaz one more run to work with. And yes, you have to throw in Diaz. I get you may not want to waste him for something like the Rockies, but you need every win you can get. And if Diaz is the best choice you have in the bullpen, then you need to throw him in. So, oh yeah, strike 3, sit down on that first batter. Strike 3, sit down. Make it 2 strikeouts for a release heal. Wow, Color Storm debut. Didn't even think about that.
0-2.
Just kind of went, okay, you're it. Although I was thinking about the parallel XP that Heel could get and make some progress in the Yankees journey. Not jersey, journey. Strike 3, sit down. All right, so Hassel is going to need some home runs or some extra base hits like that. That's fine. That works.
Over the fence. That's 2 bases. Runner. Ball. That's up. No, he's safe.
I just wanted to get some parallel XP with Hassel. Or is it Hassel? Plus, that also guaranteed XP for Wilmer Forrest, too. But I may not need to worry about that as long as I get the XP with Hassel. Hassel or Hassel. I think it's Hassel.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Brady.
Ball.
Of course, Craig Biggio is also going to help with the Color Storm for the Astros. I didn't even check the progress for the Giants or the Cardinals since I had Jim Edmonds in there, so I didn't really check on the progress for that. I should have. You're kidding me. Come on.
Hey! Hey!
Strike 3, sit down. Make it 4. 6 more to go.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 24, Michael A. Taylor.
Here! That missed. That's a ball. 1-2.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hee-haw! Hee-haw! 0-2.
Strike 3, sit down. That's 6 right there.
Leading off for New Jersey, the shortstop, Jeremy Maya.
Nice. There's an extra base hit. I still got a long way to go. I need 9 of those. Or 9 more, rather. Is that gone or is that foul?
That's foul.
Darn! Just under 2 feet outside the pole. Crap!
Got him.
Yes, Debringa, yes. It's you can find it under most popular in created stadium, and this one has the right dimensions. This is meets the dimensions requirement for play versus CPU.
Yeah. 0-2.
Strike 3, sit down.
Ball. Here. 1-2.
Yes, sir. Awesome.
Nope. Ball.
A sweep of the Rockies, which is what the Mets needed.
Hit.
Strike 3, sit down.
Batting
It was a
ninth,
pretty good
third
homestand
baseman,
for the Mets. If you think about it, okay? Yeah, they lost that one to the Chicago White Sox, but they took 2 out of 3 against the Dodgers. They swept the Colorado Rockies. That's a 7-2 homestand.
That's a ball.
I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that the
1-2.
Mets are at their best when they're at home.
Did he go?
There's no doubt about that. But they need to be a better road team if they're going to show people that they're serious contenders. And this road trip up against the Dodgers and the Rockies, I think will show that.
Pack.
Strike 3, sit down. Well, that's going to be an extra base hit. In fact, that's going to be a home run. Throw down Alvarez. Very nice. So that's 2. Need 8 more from the Astros. Of course, actually, I don't need I don't need that mission. It would certainly help to have that done.
Now
Paul
batting,
Blackburn.
right fielder, Bobby.
Yeah, that is probably going to be a win for the Dodgers. That's frustrating.
Nope, ball. 1-0. Hey,
I don't know how many I don't know how many strikeouts I have with Heel at this point. There we go, 10. Dang, so he's struck out 10 in a row. Holy crap. Oh, no, wait. Couldn't have. 'Cause I think there was one... Well, anyway, whatever. Doesn't matter. It was the streak would have been broken anyway. But I'm pretty sure there was a White Sox player that grounded out that I
no
got
balls,
out.
2 strikes.
And that might have been in between the strikeouts. Either way, strike 3, sit down. We got the strikeouts with the Yankees. If we could just get the extra base hits with the Astros and then get the parallel XP with Hassel.
Yeah!
That's gone. Hassel. The only way this is going to work is if you get on base. If you don't get on base, I cannot get parallel X. Well, I can, but it's not going to be a lot of parallel XP. Same thing for you, Flores. What the heck? Thank you, Jordan. I think that makes it 4 now. Oh my gosh. Hate when that happens.
Hot one. 0-1. Hit. Hit.
Strike 3, sit down. Oh, safe.
No, he's safe.
The right fielder, number 18, Mike Talkman.
Heat. Ha.
So you better throw that to third. Ah, darn it.
He's in. Here.
So I need either a strikeout or a double play here.
Hot 2. Outside ball.
Strike 3, sit down.
Ha. Take. 0-2. Ball. Take.
Strike 3, sit down.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 46, Bryce Wilson.
Here.
Attaboy, Biggio. So 5 now? Hold on, let me check. All right, so Jordan has 2 home runs. Biggio, yeah, that's 5.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ouch.
Oh, he's safe.
All right, Hassel, prime opportunity here. Even a base hit will score 2 runners. Even better yet, give me a grand slam. I love it.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 61, Mike
Ball.
Bassett.
1-0.
Yeah. Darn it. I need those extra base hits. I'm halfway there.
No balls. 1 strike. Strike 2. 0-2. Hut!
Strike 3, sit down.
Hut! 0-1. No, that's out. Hut! 3.
Strike 3, sit down. I know I don't need strikeouts at this point with Heal, but trying to get as much parallel XP with him as possible.
No balls. 2 strikes. Hut! 3.
That's the goal of it. Strike 3, sit down.
Ball. That's in.
All right, there's 6.
Runner.
Yeehaw!
That was a bit closer than I would have liked for 88 speed and 88 steal.
Strike 2. 0-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Two.
Alright, so I guess we did get a couple runs there, but it's an extra base hit that I needed. I know, I'm gonna sound like a broken record until I get these extra base hits. I'm sorry. But I want to get as much progress in the program as possible without having to do as many moments. Alright, so I believe that's 7.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 40, Tyler Gilbert.
Runner.
Not that big of a jump. But I did get the stolen base, so that counts.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
mean, could I have sent Hassel there? Yeah, and I probably should have. But I'm not worried about the parallel XP for Flores.
Heck one! 0 balls, 1 strike. Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, Jordan will remain safe. 2 errors on that play. I don't think I've ever seen that before. 2 freaking errors. Sorry, got chills.
Oh yeah! Hey ha! Ball.
Strike 3, sit down.
Ball outside. Hee-haw! 1-1. Drag 2. 1 and 2's the count. Heck!
Strike 3, sit down. Unfortunately. I tried. I really did try. But not to be.
Foul ball. Nope, that's in.
And I hope Heel has enough stamina to be able to go through this game. I'd like to get a complete game shutout with him, but if he doesn't have the stamina,
1 and
he
2.
may not get there. Strike 3, sit down. Still going to be a quality start for him.
Wood.
You know what? I'll keep him in there even if he does give up a run. Because he could have given up a run at any point in this game, and yet he hasn't so far. Strike 3, sit down. So
Heck!
I'm going to stick with him.
Front 2. 0-2.
Strike 3, sit down. All right, last chance to get any extra base hits with the Astros. So far, I haven't had much luck with that.
Now batting, center fielder Robert Hassel.
Yeah, the PA announcer says Hassel, so I think I was saying it right. Let's hope that grand slam was enough.
That's a ball.
Okay. All right, I'll take a home run with Wilmer Flores. Gives me one more chance. And I blow.
You know. Yeehaw! 0-1. Hit! Hit!
Strike 3, sit down.
Yeah, work!
Strike 3, sit down. That was a generous strike. Even I'll say that.
Hit!
But you know what? Complete game shutout for Luis Gil. And I have a feel. I hope that Hassel managed to get enough parallel XP to finish his mission. We know the Yankees got we got their mission done. Woo! There we go. We got the All-Star voucher for the Yankees. All right. So when that comes out, we can unlock the 2025 All-Star. Unfortunately, I don't know how much progress we made here. Oh, we got 5,000 XP. Nice. And we only need to do 2 moments. So let's see. So
Leading off for
in THR, what's THR?
Cleveland, the left fielder Nolan Jones.
Yeah! 0-1.
Oh,
No ball, 2 strikes.
oh, I'm sorry.
Ball, inside.
You're 6 and 5. Good for you, man. But what's important is you get those stats completed. You gotta get those stats done if you want to get the multiplayer program done.
Outside, that's a ball. That's ball 2.
The bat, number 13, shortstop Gabriel Arias.
Yeah, I can assure that tomorrow I'm definitely going to be grinding the multiplayer program. I'm finally going to get started on it. Strike 3, sit down.
The batter, The designated hitter, Jose Ramirez.
That's a ball.
So I have a lot to catch up on, and I mean a lot.
1-1. No, inside.
Strike 3, sit out. I think after we're done with this, I'll go ahead and do a pack opening. All right, so I just need to strike out 3 batters while also not giving up a run.
First pitch, 7-10.
Strike 3, sit down.
All one's the count. Aye. Ball.
Strike 3, sit down. I may just get all 3 strikeouts in just this one inning.
All one.
Okay, maybe not. So we'll just go to the second. I guess I spoke too soon.
Aye. 0-1.
Oh, and another thing to point out about that Mets home or that Mets game. All the runs that were scored in that game from both the Rockies and the Mets came off of home runs. None of them were sac flies. None of them were off base hits. They were all home runs, which I find that interesting. Let's see. I could do 4 total bases. That would probably be the best situation. Because it doesn't have to be a home run. I mean, it would be great if it was, but as long as I get base hits, that's all that really matters.
Ball. 2-0. That's a ball. 3-1.
I say I don't have to hit a home run. What do I do in the first at bat? Hit a home run. All right, there we go. We got Will Warren. So now if I go over to collections here, I can actually go to and get an April Spotlight pack. Not that I care for that, honestly. Like, I don't, I only have 2 of the lightning cards, and Oh, I guess I should open this. Let's see. Orbit Vivas. Okay. Taylor Ward. Okay. I mean, I'm still a ways off from Eugenio Suarez, but I really wish they would have just given us. I wish they would have just given us or given us the ability to earn those packs. All right, what do you say we do a pack opening now? Did we get any diamonds in the jumbo pack? A silver. I see a silver there. No, we did not. Alright, so we just need to get rid of the ones that are... Get rid of the ones that will not make me a profit. Quick sell that. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Fine. Quick sell that. Sell that. Quick sell that. Quick sell that. Quick sell that. Fine. Keep Jordan Weems. A quick sell Drew Gilbert. Quick sell Hummel. Alexi. Madden. Alright, well, I mean, it was a jumbo pack, so Justin Steele. Yeah, quick sell. Wade Miley, quick sell. Quick sell Newcomb. Keep Alcantara, and keep Straw. Dang. I really had no luck. Like, these, like, I only get, like, 1 gold out of these. Normally I would get 2. See what I mean? No, that 32, that would put me at 29. That's still workable. Yeah, quick sell Hoffman. Quick sell, I'm not even going to try and say that name. Rodriguez. Quick sell him. He's fine. Yeah. Quick sell King. keep Logan O'Hoppe because I want to sell him. There we go. There's my 2 golds. Yep, quick sell Royce Lewis. Yeah, quick sell Clevenger. Clevenger as well. Dang, once again. Yeah, I mean, I can keep Clark. It's fine. Quick sell Cook. Keep him. Yeah, because that was what? 320. Yeah. That for me to break even on that, or for me to have sold that, I would have had to sell it for like 1333. And obviously anything less would have been pretty much a loss. I would have just been better off quick selling it. Justin Steele again. Whitlock will keep. Him will Lions. Quick sell. Quick sell that. So only one we're keeping is Whitlock. Okay, at least we got a silver this time. 355, but I could sell him for 345, 1345. Still make a profit. Keep him. Justin Lawrence, yeah, quick sell. Isaac Collins. David Dahl, quick sell him. And that should... Oh no, one more ball needs to happen. One more. Keep him. Keep him. Quick sell. Keep Soderstrom. We'll sell him. And then we can obviously put Valdez for 904. So I'll keep him. Alright, we're going to move on to headliners packs. Lawrence Butler, we'll keep him. I mean, we technically could sell him for 228, but 273 sounds nicer. Quick sell Hoffman. Quick sell that. Quick sell that. Keep him. Keep him. I'll sell these later off stream. Once again, quick sell Hoffman. Keep Yastrzemski. Quick sell Perez. Quick sell that. Alright, 2 headliners packs are left. Willie Adames. Yeah, quick sell Adames. And last headliners pack. Last chance to get a diamond. Nope, but we did get 2 silvers and a gold. Keep Win and keep India. Alright, so it's only show packs that are left. I'm gonna have a ton of duplicates here. I'm gonna be selling these. Or I'm gonna sell them, get a nice profit. One second, there's a spammer in here who should not be here, and bye-bye. Yeah, quick sell, Kalenic. The Tigers? You know, Bray, I'm actually thinking about going to Comerica Park while I'm in Michigan this week. We're thinking about going on Friday. I'm hoping that Tyreek Skubal will be pitching, but, you know, I don't know if he's going to pitch on Friday because he just pitched on, what was it, Saturday? Do you know if they do a bullpen game to give Tyreek Skubal some rest? Oh, he is pitching Friday. That's been confirmed? Okay, all right, good, because I might end up going to that game. So at least seeing Tyreek Skubal pitch should make it a very good game. See, I figured that they didn't want to waste Skubal on the White Sox, and they would have preferred him pitch against the Cubs, since the Cubs are the better team. But I don't know. Sometimes managers are old-fashioned and like to go by the 4 or 4 days of rest before the next start. You know, like a five-man rotation kind of strategy. So I didn't want to put it past the Tigers if they wanted to do that. Right. Gonna quick sell Marte. Quick sell Shaw. Quick sell Crescend. And quick sell Lukes. It was an entire quick sell pack. Yep. Ooh, Brandon Sproat. Good. It means I don't have to waste ups buying him if I want to get the Mets collection done. Which I do, because I want that Johan Santana. And also, I want to say that the Mets are the only team left from the National League East that I haven't gotten done. Well, let's see if they can keep it going. Oh, that means Comerica Park is going to be packed on Friday. Woo! Yeah, I'm not worried about the Tigers. I mean, if the Mets and them meet up in the World Series, then I'll worry about them. But for now, I'm not focusing. Yeah, the Mets, for as much as people have been complaining about Juan Soto not living up to expectations, the Mets have been really good this season. Nope. Nope. Mets are good. Mets are good. But everyone freaks out because Soto isn't. He's not playing like an MVP, and everyone thinks, oh God, Mets are just lol Mets, and not really. They're well above 500. You feel bad for the Rockies? I don't. I mean, I feel bad for their players, but I don't feel bad for their ownership because their ownership made these decisions. They made these decisions that ultimately led to the Rockies being the worst team in the MLB. Ownership made that decision. Made those decisions. And I get it. I mean, you can't spend like the Dodgers or the Mets or the Yankees. I get that. But if you're not going to put the best product out on the field, then well, just means that the fans can spend their money on something else. I mean, they do have the Denver Nuggets there. They just celebrated an NBA championship, so Denver fans are pretty happy. I think, didn't the Avalanche make the playoffs this year? So their Avalanche are pretty good. There are other sports. Not to mention Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos. So the fans, like, yeah, exactly. Fans have a lot of variety of options when it comes to Denver sports. Okay, it doesn't have to be the Rockies. I guess because the NBA season is winding down, and so is the NHL season, and we're still months away from football season. Baseball is kind of all they have right now. Look at Detroit. Their sports teams are doing bad. Now look at them. They turned around and started winning. Sure. Obviously, the big thing, though, is you want these sports to win championships. So Detroit, they have a pretty good shot with a lot of their teams. Detroit made the NBA playoffs this year. I don't think the Red Wings didn't really do too hot. I want to say they didn't make the playoffs, did they? Yeah. I hear you on that, but fans aren't just satisfied with winning a playoff series or just play a playoff game. They want a playoff series, and then they want the NHL is not too good in Detroit. I'm just saying, like, fans should not just be satisfied with getting a playoff series or making a decent playoff run. Like, fans should be demanding wins. They should be demanding championships. But I hear what you're saying. They're winning. The Detroit sports are winning now, and that's a good thing to see for them. I'm just saying, like, as a Detroit fan, you should be not just satisfied with getting having a playoff win. Like, you should want more. Like, I want my Mets, for as great as their run in the postseason last year was, this year I want them to be able to compete against the Dodgers in the playoffs. I mean, can they? It depends. They took 2 out of 3 against them at Citi Field. But the regular season is much different than the postseason. And right now, a lot of the Dodgers pitchers are hurt. You know, will they be hurt come the postseason? I don't know. I don't think so, but you know, we'll see. I'm not trying to put a damper on your mood, Bray. I'm just saying, like, no one should just be satisfied with, oh, my team is good now. You know, you should be, okay, they're good now. Now I want them to win. Now I want them to be even better. You know, and no one should just be satisfied with one World Series title. You should want a dynasty. Like what the Patriots had, or what the Yankees had in the past. You should want that. And I'm not saying that you guys don't want that. I'm sure you guys do. But that's what you guys should be, you know, demanding. Not just, oh, we'll make it to the playoffs and then that should be good enough. No, you make it to the playoffs, you should win. You should get to the championship. And then you should, and if you don't get to the championship or you don't get to the finals, then next year you should go even further than you did this year. That's all I'm saying. Alright, I think I'm only going to do a few more packs because I got to start getting ready for work. Okay. Can't believe I've gone through a lot of most of these packs and yet have not pulled the diamond yet. I mean, through multiple Ball in His Habit packs, through multiple Headliners packs, and yet I haven't seen the diamond. But that's the show packs for you. This is why I don't waste my money on these. Or waste my subs on these. 1,500 just to be lucky if I get a diamond. And there's no guarantee it's going to be a high diamond either. Or a high paying one anyway. Could just be another Garrett Cole or another Tyler Glasnow. That's all it could be, and it's not even worth it. Although Glasnow would actually be worth it because he is one of the two Dodger diamonds that I'm looking for. Woo! 300 for Tommy Kail? Wow. Oh, this is... Ooh. It's Ohtani! It's Ohtani! Are you kidding me? It's Ohtani! Oh my God! I'm sorry, guys. I need a minute. I hope nobody heard that with their speakers all the way up or with your earphones all the way up. Because, holy crap, I was very loud. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is insane. You know what? I think I agree with you, Dodger. I honestly think that's the best way to end that. Holy crap. I pulled Shohei Ohtani out of a show pack. But now the question is, oh no. You kidding? You kidding? Hell no. I have to keep it. I have to. I have to get the Dodgers done. And that's my best opportunity right there. So I'm not going to open any more packs. Sorry, guys. There we go. Shohei Ohtani. And I don't even care. I'm just going to buy. Just buy. I'm not gonna penny pinch my way through this. I'm just gonna buy, buy, buy. Holy crap. Okay. Guys, that's going to do it for me. What a hell of a way to end this stream off by pulling Shohei Ohtani. And here I was complaining about the diamonds and just not being there, and I pulled the biggest diamond out of all of them. So, but that's going to do it for me, guys. So thank you to everyone who tuned in. Even if it was only for a moment, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. And you're going to see a lot more of my genuine reactions if I pull other big names like I just did with Ohtani there. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you liked the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTVNextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's on the left side of your screen there. So go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start a stream. And here I was about to say that the highlight the highlight of this video, I was going to say, was getting all these spotlight drop programs done, and yet Ohtani just decides to come out of a show pack. So I think that easily tops that. So tomorrow, but still, it was great that we got the programs done. So tomorrow we will be continuing on. We'll be starting the grind of the multiplayer program. So that will start tomorrow. So I hope to see you all Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And until then, guys, have a great night and have a great rest of your weekend. See ya.